hello and welcome everyone. You are listening to the Crack Podcast. How are you getting on? It's another episode. It's another week, or it's been over a week as it always is. It's never quite strict, but yeah, I'm back and I'm gonna quickly try and get this episode out because I have to go back to bed because I'm sleepy. No, night shift. So yeah, this is my afternoon. So hello, how you doing? How you been? What have you been up to? Have you been to see Gladiator 2? This isn't a paid advertisement, not at all. I mean, that'd be nice, but I went to see it in the cinema, and good lord, what a film. It has to be seen in a cinema, do you know what I mean? Is this sounding weird to you? It's in my headphones here, kind of echoey. Let me see if I can adjust that thing there. I don't know if that's made a difference. Anyway, right, Gladiator 2. What do I say? Have you seen the first film? It's called Gladiator. Oh, I could have made a joke there, because it's Gladiator 2, but it's written like Roman numerals, so it looks like Gladiator 11, so if you haven't seen 2 through 10, no, never mind. It fell flat on its face. Put that one in the joke box. Anyway, Gladiator 2. Yeah, like I said, if you've seen the first film, then plot-wise, very similar. But there's only so much you can do with that type of thing, alright? So it's about a guy in the Colosseum with crazy battles, and that's all you need to really care about. Yeah, there's some emotional stuff, and the personality. No. It's cool, alright? It's people in the Roman era, empire, whatever. Crazy emperors, crazy fucking animals fighting gladiators, and what a film. But if you get a chance, I would recommend seeing it in the cinema, because it's a big film. You know, it's the spectacle, it's the Colosseum, it's the size of it, it's big, it's surround sound, boom, you want to feel the vibration when the, chariots crash or whatever. But no, yeah. Whew. So as you can probably tell, I went to see Gladiator 2 in the cinema. The night before that, I also went to the cinema, fucking cinema guy over here, to go and see The Wizard of Oz. Not Wicked, the new musical fucking screen adaptation from the stage show, which is an adaptation of a book. But no, The Wizard of Oz, the 1939 Judy Garland MGM. Would you call it an epic? The film everybody's seen. The Wicked Witch of the West and the Yellow Brick Road and Scarecrow, Lion, Tin Man. Yeah. Seen the film 100 times. It's one of those films, I think, I had it on video as a kid, and it'd be on every Christmas, and watched it a few times with Charlotte, got on DVD somewhere in the attic. It's just one of these timeless films, but it's, it was in the cinema, and why not? Why wouldn't you go and see that in the cinema? It was fantastic, having it up there on the big screen, and just the scale of it, because fucking vehicle going past, I'm trying to record this fucking podcast, I tell you people, and when it's on the big screen, you can really see the, not imperfections, that's how many fucking films have you made? No, the craftsmanship that goes into it. You can really see the painted backgrounds, you can really see the costumes have been made, you can see the scale of it, and it was wonderful. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And it was the perfect cinema experience. There was, so it was myself and Charlotte, and then there was a couple in the row in front of us along to the right, there was a couple behind us, and then there was a guy on his own. Bliss. Because do I hate other people being when I'm in the cinema? Well, no, I hate being in the cinema when there's folk there that don't really respect the experience. I don't know, you put your phone away, that type of thing. People talking, or somebody roasting a fucking pig on a spit. Bring in snacks by all means, but don't bring in your fucking dinner. Imagine just sitting there, some cunt just opens a pizza, just the big box, just unhinges it in the steam. But I've never experienced that, but I used to work in a cinema. That was a wonderful job. I truly loved working at a cinema, and I used to go in to clean up after, it's a lie, by the way, I fucking hated that job. But at the same time, I loved it. I don't know, I get nostalgic about previous jobs. But yeah, so I go in to clean up after a showing, and It's nothing terrible, it wasn't, no, fucking use condoms. No, it's nothing like that, but there'd be like empty packets of, cold hot dogs or something like that. Who the fuck's, who's bringing this in here? Empty wine bottles for like 10 o'clock showing in the, 10 o'clock in the morning showing of like a kid's film. Somebody's got problems, needs to address. So yeah. Cinema was great. Gladiator 2, cinema for The Wizard of Oz, and yeah, I'm getting old and grumpy, but so we sat down, we arrived early because you don't know somebody likes to be on time until you go to the cinema with me, alright? And we sat down, and just us in the screening at this point, nobody else there, and we're sitting there, and the music's playing, and I don't know, we're talking about life and just me and my lady having a good time. A lot of date night to the cinema, so we're just chatting away, and Charlotte's got, if you take her to the cinema, part of the contract is you have to buy her this little fucking snack tray, where you get a little box, and there's a wee empty space, and they fill that with, fucking, there we go, wee again, every episode, and they put popcorn in the small space, and then there's a small gap for juice, and another slot for a snack. So she got Jesus fuck. So she got a little packet of Jaffa cakes to go in the snack bit, and she got popcorn to go in the big popcorn bit, and she got juice. And we're sitting there, and the film's not started, and she says to me, would you like a bit of popcorn? And I'm chewing my gum. Nah, I'm alright. And then, I've not had popcorn in a very long time in the cinemas. Like the girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, take it out, stick it behind my ear. No, I just, took my chewing gum out. Yeah, I love a bit of popcorn, so I tried it. Oh, Jesus, that's good. Right, I'm going to go get some popcorn. Wait here. So I went out to the lobby. Again, nobody there. Fucking cinema deserted. Staff are enjoying themselves. Hi, can I please have a medium popcorn, a medium Diet Coke, please? It's only 50p more for the large. Yeah, sure, can I have a large popcorn then? And a medium juice? Yes, please. A Diet Coke, please. Would you like M&M's on top of the popcorn? No. Thanks. Sweet or salted? Can I get both? Yes. Give me mixed. Okay, so she comes over. Doof. Massive bucket of popcorn on the counter, and a medium cola. That'll be £16, please. Excuse me? Costs £11 to go and see the film for both of us. Alright, cool. So there we go, guys. Fucking grown man kicking and screaming into the cost of popcorn in the cinema. You could have brought your own. I could have brought my own, yes, but I didn't plan on suddenly needing the popcorn. And without getting too nostalgic, when that cinema opens, this is in Inverness, it's the View Cinema up in the retail park where the Tesco used to work in a long time ago. But no, it's a retail park, and there's a small area. Jesus fuck. Okay, I'll start again. So the cinema opened when I was a little boy. Not a wee boy, a little boy. Maybe 1997, 1998. It was very exciting that we were going to get a Warner Brothers cinema. And it opened, and you would walk into the front, and there was like a front lobby where there was the box office, where there was like a counter where you go to the window and get your ticket. And I remember above the windows there was like, you get in bus stops, if you know what I mean, in train stations, where it's the electronic words with the film title and times. You get your ticket and you go through, and then you're in this wide open space where there was TVs hanging off the ceiling, sort of the way amps hang off the roof at a concert, if you know, they sort of hang at an angle on a big metal grill thing, but they were hanging at an angle, and they were constantly showing trailers for films coming. It was really cool, and there was a spotlight on the floor of the Warner Brothers logo constantly swirling around. And I mean, me and my sister, we were tiny wee kids at the time. We were tiny wee, we were small kids. We'd run around trying to stay in the spotlight beam. And then you got big, massive cardboard cutouts of films coming, and there was like a pile of, they obviously weren't as thick as Argos catalogues, but there was a pile of wee again, I'm going to have to edit that. I'm going to have to get an elastic band and just snap it on my wrist. But there was these magazines, and there was like, I think it was like Warner Brothers' own film magazine. They'd tell you what was coming and interviews with people. And there was free postcards, not to send to your friends, but of the films. And there was a lot more energy to the cinema back then. There was an arcade to play about in. I never got to. No, we never went in there. But there's an arcade over in the corner before you went into the film. And then over time, it sort of wore down, and as time tends to do to folk, broke you down, cost savings and things. And then I remember when I started going out with Charlotte, we spent a lot more time at the cinema. Because we actually, before The Wizard of Oz, we went through all the films. We tried to remember all the films that we'd seen together in that cinema, or just in general. We suddenly remembered talking about this. We actually saw The Godfather in there as well. But when we started going out, we'd go to the cinema, and even back then there was a pool table and like an air hockey table and things over in the corner. That's all gone now. And you walk into this big, wide open space, and one poster was hanging up on the wall for Mufasa, for the new Lion King prequel coming out. And it's just such a disappointment that there seems to be no passion, there's no love for the cinema experience in there. And I don't know if that's just the public changing or if it is cost effectiveness, but there is no magic to going in there. And I don't know, like, there's nothing going on in my life. I've been having a sort of low period, I don't know, fucking mopey old me. But I'm going up there, and as soon as we walk through and to go into the cinema, I look down the, sounds so fucking savvy. I looked down, so the screen we were going to was in and to the right. There's like 3 screens down that way, and then the rest of the screens are down to the left. So we walked in and we turned to the right, and I looked down to the left, and there was just this sense of, like, maybe it's just an age thing, but like, this nostalgia hit me. It's the weirdest thing. The screens are obviously numbered, so you got these big pink numbers outside the door, and I looked down the hallway, and there was all the numbers, and there was just like, God, I remember the excitement as a kid of coming to the cinema and just like loving it. Like, I saw Mulan, that was one of the first ones, Inspector Gadget, all the Harry Potter films, like just growing up, going to that cinema, every film I saw there, this used to be such a good place to come. And it's totally drained of all joy. It's not that dramatic, but no, it's a shame there's no fire. You want a fire in the theatre? No, I don't want actual fucking fire. So that was that. That was the cinema. Which was nice because obviously, different type of we. I'm talking as if us in the collective, alright? Not small. We have had snow and ice and sleet and shitty, cunting winter weather. It's come, it is mid-November, but no, it's, I wasn't expecting it, so, I cannot be fucked with it. It looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice for 5 fucking minutes, because our living room window, we're upstairs, our flat, so our living room window, there's a street light outside, which, it's quite nice, because, free light. No, when the snow falls, if the curtains are closed, you get the shadow on the curtains, and then if you peek out the curtains, have a wee look, you get the snow falls, and it's very gentle, it's very Christmas card, very, I think Christmas card, probably the way to describe it, it's very cozy. So I won't deny, it does look nice for 5 minutes, but then in the morning, you have to go to work. It's 7 o'clock, it's dark. You step outside, your fucking heel skates forward, and Jesus fucking Christ, if I go down here and you walk down to the car, unlock it, pull the handle, the door doesn't open, you give a fucking tug, you go get inside, you sit down, you're fucking cold. Turn on the engine, turns out your fucking wipers are on, you scrape. Yeah, all that shit. Can't be doing with it. But living in Inverness, if Charlotte hears this, she'll laugh, because obviously... Oh, there's the dog. Oh, I wonder we're back, and I'm sorry about that, guys. There was a postie here, an Amazon person going past, and Chica, the Chihuahua, a little furry Mexican co-host, did not appreciate that. So, no, now, where was I? I actually wrote down. Charlotte would laugh at me telling the story, because I like to make out like I was raised in, like, 1920s, the fucking Serbian fucking outback or wherever, where it's cold in winter and there's wolves. Genuinely though, living in Grantown, our winters, and I know it sounds like a fucking shit, genuinely our winters were worse than they get in Inverness, alright? Inverness is warmer. So, I don't know, like in Inverness, if it snows and it gets icy, the fucking roads are black by the afternoon. You know what I mean? It's not, you're not getting cut off in Inverness. The only danger of getting cut off is if they can't get supplies this way. When I say supplies, what's really going to happen? Alright? We'll just fight each other with spears. Now, sorry, the fucking dog's moving around. Yeah, so I don't bother getting snow tires or anything like that. What I do, when I know there's going to be snow coming, so towards sort of mid-January, to be honest, but we're going to Mexico, yeah, dodge all that shit. Not like we're going to get shit away. I'll buy maybe 2 bags of pasta instead of 1. Alright, so that's as close as we get to panic buying, to stashing. Just buy some fucking canned vegetables. You don't need milk to survive. You're not a calf. Again, I remember working at Tesco near the cinema when those panic buying was going on for COVID, and it was fucking disgusting. Just be sensible. Okay? I'm assuming if you're listening to this, you're an adult. Don't go mad. You should just keep things stocked in your house all the time. Why haven't you got a packet of paracetamol in your medicine cabinet? Oh, but I need 4 packets. You don't fucking need 4 packets, alright? Just next time you're shopping, buy 2, put them in your cupboard and forget about them. Okay? Simple as that. Oh, these cars are going past. So yes, we got snow earlier than planned. What that snow did do, how that affected me, not emotionally, was I was meant to go and give plasma. Oh, here he fucking goes. No, there's a story here. So doing plasma donations, and you have to leave so long in between, and then, so your body can recuperate. So, I was due to go in the other day and give plasma. Did I tell you about this last week? I might have done, I'm sorry, maybe I didn't. So in the morning, I went to the gym. I'm one of those guys. And when I left, I had a missed call and a voicemail. So, as I was driving, you can there's a fucking iPad built into my car. You can press things and it was play the voicemail. So I was driving along and there's a voicemail from the lady that works at the thing, just saying, sorry, Lewis, apologies, we've had to cancel your plasma donation today. Can you please email, text or phone to confirm you have received the cancellation? Yeah, sure. So again, on this tablet, call back. I did that. I got the, hello, it's Lewis. I received your message. Basically what had happened was, the day before, they were due to go to one of the more rural spots and take a big donation from the area. It's a a big vat of blood. No, still wee bags. And small, just the small bags. And, they were going to go and do that, but with the snow, they couldn't get to the out and beyond place. So they had to do a sort of panic donate and try and make up their numbers, because Scotland goes through a lot of blood. They need to catch up, and the people that do the plasma, instead of having 2 of them on the one guy, I beg your pardon, but you know what I mean? It's quite a specialised thing, guys, right? Instead of having the one guy doing this plasma, they could have a few folk come through in that time and give blood, and they could have the nurses and the assistants and the phlebotomists. They could do other stuff with other folk. So, understood, absolutely not a bother. My only concern is, if I don't get another one in now, by the time it comes around again, I'm going to be away in Mexico. And then when you get back, if you've been out of the country, you can't do it for so long in case you come back with some sort of tropical disease and whatever. Okay, it makes sense. Now, plasma. I may have mentioned before, because I never go into details, because I respect the confidentiality of every single one of you. But I work for the ambulance service, and sometimes when I go and give plasma, I go over on my lunch break, because I am a selfless cunt. And I go over my uniform and get a little bit of fuss made about me. It's very nice. A bit of pump and get a biscuit and a coffee, and genuinely they're all very nice people. They are all very nice people. In case that came across as I said something, they are all very nice. And you're sitting there with a needle in your arm. You're not on a mattress propped up against the wall. It's not some crack house, but you're sitting there with a needle in your arm, so you can't do much. So you chat to them, and we're chatting away. And then I got contacted saying, hello. Well, I won't read it to you. Essentially, guys, I'm going to be in some sort of advert for the plasma donation in Inverness for give blood and stuff, because their numbers have gone down. So, yeah. What day is this? Why is my phone telling what day? Ah, there we go, Saturday. So next week, so after Sunday, yes, that's how a week works. On a day that week, I've got the date and the time sorted. I'm going in on my day off in my uniform, because I would wear that uniform 24/7. I sleep in that uniform. No, but I'm going in to get some photographs taken and maybe do a little interview on the process and just try and drum up some positive publicity for giving plasma. Now, the impression I get is that I might be in the background of a photograph, but I am genuinely delighted to have been asked, and if in any way it brings in any public, if it brings in any sort of public interest in doing it, then that's the job done. That's perfect. So I'm going in on my day off. I'm going to pretend to do a plasma donation. It's all, it's behind the curtain, guys. This is how Hollywood works. No, I'm going in. There's going to be a photographer, and they're going to put it in the newspapers and maybe on the Facebook and stuff. But yeah, it should be nice. But genuinely, I just hope it brings in more folk, because, again, not being paid to do this, not being asked, but if you can give blood, and essentially you probably can, unless you've had some type of blood disease or transmission. Is that what it's called? Transfusion? I don't know. Or if you're on certain medications, you absolutely can't. But if you can, then really you should, because it's so easy to do. And you get a biscuit, guys, alright? You get a wee biscuit, so go ahead. You said we again? Yes, I did, and I do not care. So plasma was cancelled, and I got a plasma thing coming up. Yeah, sorry, I lost my stride there when Chica started barking, because supposed he was at the door. But speaking of Amazon, my parents got a new television. This obscenely large 75-inch TV takes up their whole wall, and we have their old TV now propped up on the wall behind me, so we're going to get that mounted on the wall in the bedroom, and Charlotte's going to watch Gilmore Girls from bed. That's probably going to be here for the rest of the winter, but that's genuinely what we're going to put Netflix on it, because the remote control for that TV just has like a Netflix button, so you're going to get opposite the bed, and Charlotte can just stay in bed all day. And so we were round at my parents' house when the TV was mounted, and everything went to plan. Just a massive TV, and it was my sister's partner who put it up on the wall. He's a joiner, so I would trust him to do this sort of thing. So I did that, but I just put it straight into the plasterboard and it ripped the TV out. But yeah, my dad said he wanted that TV, the old one. It's bigger than the TV we have in the living room. So fucking right, I want that TV. And yeah, sure. If you don't want it, we're not doing anything with it. All right, cool. Took it. So wrapped it up and put it in the boot of my car beside that massive giant cactus, which, by the way, has been chopped up. Not dead, but I've got the cactus chopped up and covered. So hopefully by February I'll be able to repot it, and we'll see. But the TV we now have needs a wall mount, so I messaged my sister. I was like, what should we get for this? And she sent back a link and for Amazon. I was like, alright, perfect. Boom! Buy it now. Done. And Charlotte had also bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon, because I had some other stuff in my basket. It's funny, I don't use it very much, and then when I do, I sort of fill the basket, and fucking free postage if you spend so much. You could just get Prime. No. So I've got my Secret Santa for work sorted. It's a tiny wee, not silly, you can use it, but I got that. And got some other stuff. But one of the things I ordered was the wall bracket mount thing for the TV. And that was fine. Like I said, Charlotte ordered some stuff, and I was at work yesterday. My phone lights up. WhatsApp from Charlotte. Click on it. Open. Do you know what time your Amazon's coming? Well, give me a second. So I check in the email, and it's like, you can track your order. And I'll click on the link, and it goes into this other thing. You can see, it arrived here at this point, and the guy went out at this time with it, and here's what it should be, etc. And she said at that point, because my order just arrived. Okay. Well, this is telling me it was just dropped off just this very moment. Well, that's not true, because it's not here. This is the wall mount. What do you mean it's not there? It says handed to the resident. She goes, nope, not lying. Fuck's sake, okay. Now, what she had said had happened was she'd been waiting for her Amazon delivery to arrive, and she'd seen the van, because they drive these big vans that say Amazon on the side. And we have a doorbell, guys, alright? It's 2024. So she was waiting and waiting and waiting, and the doorbell didn't ring, and then she heard the letterbox, and she goes, like the dog, she ran down to the door, and there's a slip saying, we tried to deliver this, but you weren't in. No. So she opened the door, and the guy was there. She's like, I'm in. You didn't ring the doorbell. You didn't knock on it, you fucking dick. She didn't say that, but I'm sure her eyes said that. I know Charlotte. And he passed her the parcel that he'd attempted to deliver, but hadn't had any luck without, it's bold of him to try without knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell. So she got her parcel. And I came home from work last night, because I'm home now, so, at some point I made it home. It's like, for fuck's sake. So your delivery was delivered and mine wasn't, but it says it was. Okay, I'll go into the app and I'll select something went wrong with it. And she's like, well, you can check the bin if you don't believe me, but I checked and it wasn't there. No, I believe you. Of course I do. So I took the rubbish out, and then just because I didn't believe her, I checked the bin. And the box was in our recycling bin. So, anyway, so I do have the TV bracket, and there it is. I've also got another Amazon delivery coming soon, because Black Friday, guys. And basically, I overworked our paper shredder. I think it was going to set on fire. It started smoking, so I unplugged it and rushed downstairs and just sort of jammed snow into the orifices of it. So I've got a new paper shredder on the way. Not cheap. Not fucking cheap. But lesson learned. Don't be jamming. Yeah. Anyway, so who'd have seen that coming? And then speaking of the bins. Speaking of the bins outside, our bins get collected on Tuesday morning, very early. So Monday night is when you put them out. Monday night, Charlotte says, I'll put the bin out in the morning on the way to work. Perfect, cool, I'll stay in bed. And I got up on Tuesday morning and walk around the flat, and I go over to the window, sip my coffee, look outside, look at that, Charlotte took the bin out, and then she's already put it right back in its spot, because sometimes, fucking as you do, she'll walk past it and leave it, if it's been empty, leave it at the side of the road. She's already put it back. Oh, what a day. And I got on with my life. And then she came home from work later, and she came through. Lewis, I fucked up. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's wrong? Expecting something significant, if you like. I forgot to put the bin out. Now, that doesn't seem like a problem, alright? That does not seem like a bad thing, but we just recently, in the past few months, had our bins replaced with these little skinny bitches, and they hold fuck all. So this bin is full, alright? And now it's got bits of an old paper shredder jammed in it as well, because I had to get rid of that guy. So, I took the bin out last night, the kitchen bin, took out the bin bag, and, it's on the man, I do the bins. And I put it on the top of it and, let as much air out of the bag as I could, and then crushed it in. And it was still sticking up. So when I closed the lid, the bulge in the bag fit into the gap in the lid. Like, fuck's sake, man, this is getting close. Because some of these bin guys, they don't fuck around. If the lids are open, they won't take the bin. And it's like, well, can you not just take it anyway, buddy? Because all that's going to happen is it's going to wait, and you're going to have more rubbish. Anyway, bins, guys, bins. Right, how are we doing for time? Oh, it's nearly half an hour. Right, should I check for listener mail? I don't think I have any this week, guys. I do not think I have any. And I've done absolutely no writing in the past wee while, and I have done no podcast work, and your storage is almost full on your phone, so I can't open my emails. I don't think there's any listener mail, and if you have written in, I'm sorry. I'll read it next week, but I'm going to call it there. I'm going to get this edited, uploaded. I'm going to go and do the dishes, and I'm going to go back to bed. Do I have to do anything else? I don't think so. Charlotte's been eating these things for breakfast called baked oats, which is like porridge you make in the oven, but it's not porridge. You put an egg in with it and fruit and stuff, and I tried a bit this morning and it's fucking delicious. I don't want to admit it, but it's really good. So, bam, sorry microphone. Yeah. Now, what have I got going on in my life? I've just been back at the gym. I've been just getting back into it. I've already improved weight-wise. Not my fucking weight, that hasn't moved, but I'm getting stronger, so I'm going up weights. So I don't think by the time I go to Mexico I'm going to be some sort of catwalk model Adonis male, but I'll definitely have bulked out a bit around my shoulders and chest. Work out my arms, because at the moment I'm just doing vanity muscles. You know, there's no core work, there's no legs. It's just chest, shoulders, arms, back. You know, the ones that count. But, yeah. And then after Mexico, when I get back, I'll have to go into the proper, fucking calorie restriction, do more cardio and things like that, and start squatting. Groovy. Right, now I'm going to call it there, guys. My phone's just having a bit of a freak out because it's so full. So, if you want to get in touch, if you have anything to say, any feedback, any messages, or you just want something read out, feel free to absolutely send it in. Just go to the website www.thecrackpodcast.co.uk. It's a little contact tab. Click on that, fill out the thing, give a fake name, give a fake email. I don't care. Just get in touch, alright? And I'll say it again. www.thecrackpodcast.co.uk. Contact tab, get in touch. Alright, I'll read it out. And, as always, thank you very much, Blackmill, for the theme tune. Thank you, Cora, for your artwork for the logo. Thank you guys for your talents. Thank you, dear listener, for your time. Thank you for listening. You're why I do this. Genuinely. Maybe I don't even know you, but you're why I have this hobby. I do this even though no one was listening. It's not weird. Now, until next time, you take care of yourself. You be good to each other. Don't take any shit. But just be good. Alright, I'll speak to you next time, guys. Bye for now.